Hello. Oh my gosh, you guys. How are you? I know I literally streamed in the morning. But that's only because I was awake. I woke up in the middle of the night. Once again, this time it was an accident and not on purpose. Right? So it was an accident and not on purpose this time. And so I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, why am I awake? And I try to go back to sleep. I'm not that sleepy, so I can't go back to sleep either. And so I just end up staying up, honestly. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me just do some work. So I ended up doing work. Yeah. And that's why after I was done with work, I took like an hour, like I like ate food and shit, and then I immediately was like, you know what, I'm bored. Let me just stream. And so that's why we just had a random gorilla stream for no reason. Surprise. I mean, we ended up just playing a little bit of Mewstache and Valorant, so that was quite enjoyable. But yeah. I was a bit like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect this to happen. For me to wake up in the middle of the night, by the way, like I wasn't planning on it. But yeah. It was fun. Fun times. Also, I don't get how bad like my sleep schedule is getting until it's gotten so bad that like I'm forced to fix it. You know? Like it's like my body is starting to like hold a call out against itself where it's like, Mew, you done it, hun. Like you really went there, huh? And yeah, basically my point being that maybe I should learn to be better, you know? That being said, I'm not gonna do anything about it for now. I was thinking of going to the museum tomorrow on my off day. It's been a while since I just went out by myself. I really want to go to the museum. I've been wanting to go for quite a while. And I've just been putting it off because there was really like no urgency in my heart, and there still isn't. It's just that I really want to go and touch grass. Like, I want to take a day outside for myself, really experience the wind and rain as one does, you know? And it's been a while since I've done that, so I was like, I really should go, huh? Like, it has truly been a while since I've gone outside by myself for my own enjoyment, which obviously everybody should be taking time to spend by themselves. I just haven't been doing that, which is bad for my mental health. So I decided it's high time that I go and see whatever the heck I want to do, you know? Like just spend a day outside of my room for a change. Like it's yeah, see, it got a bit out of hand because it's been a while since I went out alone. I think the last time I went out alone with a purpose, that was for entertainment, was when I went to watch Suzume, which was quite a few months ago. And the effects are showing. I feel like I'm you know, like how a flower withers? I like to use that for my brain. It's like my brain is withering. Like, how else should I explain it other than this? Like, honestly, there isn't any other good explanation other than I'm withering. Like, I'm truly, oh gosh, I cannot think of a word. Oh my god, okay, whatever then. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I don't know, you guys. There isn't much to talk about today. I thought today we'd have a comparably shorter stream because I didn't like. I don't know. I know that I usually don't come to these chatting streams with a topic in mind that we're gonna discuss about or we're gonna talk about, but it's just like free talk. You like we can talk about whatever. But today I don't like. I love talking, and I really enjoy it, and I wanna talk, but it somehow feels like I just can't. Like it's a mental block in my own brain, obviously. Like, but yeah, this is how I know that I really need to go and do something for myself, because like I feel like I'm really off. Yeah, I don't really have any other explanation. See, I would have gone to the library, the big one, but I'm still like confused as hell about how you're supposed to navigate that place. Because as far as I understand, you can't enter the library at will, and you need like a day pass or something. And I don't like to do this much complicated nonsense, so I was like, this is gonna be saved for another day. I think my best course of action was to decide to go to the museum, which I've been planning on for the past 2 months, I think. Because I was like, it's been a while since I've been to this specific museum. So I was like, I really want to go. I wonder what new, like, you know, like, new, what is it called? New things they have. Usually they don't have new things, they have old things, but old new things. So yeah, I was thinking about going there, and I was like, I really should go there. Yeah, you know, I am convinced more and more that I really need to live alone, because living with people messes with my brain. I like living alone. I think there's so many benefits to living alone. A few of them just being that you don't really have to think about anyone else when you're planning stuff, right? So here I have to think about my mom and my sister and a lot of other like variables. When I was living alone in Malaysia, I didn't really think about that much. Like I was just like, oh, if I want to go out, the only thing I really had to think about was, do I have class or do I have an appointment somewhere that I have to get to? If not, I can just go wherever I want. And it used to be like that a lot, and I feel like that made me feel really good about things. But not having that is also like, is really like really messed with my brain after a while, where I was like, oh my god, I want to go out, but like I have to think why. You could say that I got used to the freedom, but I also prefer how easy it is to have conversations with your family from a distance. Like I love living with my mom, and I love my sister, and I love both of them enough to be like, I would love to live with you, but not for this long, not forever. I know that it's not forever. This is also temporary arrangements until I move again, but you know, once you get a taste of like living your own independent life on your like own schedule without having to think about anyone else, it feels like an imposition, especially for somebody who just got a taste of it. I feel like obviously if you've done it for a very long time, you're in a relationship and you want to move in together and stuff, I'm sure you'd enjoy it. But like, I just really want to be able to go out at 3 a.m. in the morning and eat froyo. Like, I think I miss that the most, which is saying something. Because, dang, that froyo place that I used to go to every single day, and I'm not even kidding you guys, I used to go there every single day until they ran out of the chocolate flavor. Like, they switched it out for a different flavor, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back here. I used to go back there because it was still a convenience store, so it was still like good stuff that was available there, like instant noodles and stuff, and just in general it had free Wi-Fi, and there was like this cute little sitting area. So there were quite a few times where I would just go there and buy like a drink or something and sit and watch a show, because I didn't want to be at home, because sometimes it becomes a little bit suffocating, and it was almost as good as sitting in a cafe, because they also had their in-house cafe, right, where they had like drinks and stuff that you could buy and drink, and it was good. So that's why I'm saying that I kind of miss it, because I miss being able to do all of that stuff. I was just thinking about this today. Actually, I've been thinking about it for a while, but it really came back to the front of my brain today. And I was like, oh my god. Wow. How badly do I miss living alone? But I also miss having like the whole thing of I can go anywhere I want without like really thinking about anyone else's schedule or like, because okay, the city I live in, even the public transport isn't bad. It isn't the best, and so it's kind of unreliable in my opinion, and so I don't really like to use it. Plus it's bloody hot outside still, and I feel like we've established how much I hate the heat. Like I like basking in the sun but not being sweaty and having heat stroke, you know. So like I am planning to go to the museum tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm gonna go there, but I do know that I'm gonna go there and enjoy like my time there and come back home and then feel better, hopefully. Or I'm gonna go watch a movie. I mean, to be fair, to me, like watching a movie in Malaysia was like almost a monthly thing, where I would go once a month to watch a movie that I was interested in watching that month. And it would be like a whole thing where I would plan it out, and my day would be like, it would either, sometimes I would do it like at nights just so I can enjoy like the whole watching the night show alone kind of feeling, because the movie theater that I used to go to the most often was very close to my house. So it was like, oh, like it's so accessible, I don't really need to think about it. Hi Ryan, what's up? But now I'm like, should I go watch a movie tomorrow or should I go to a museum? Honestly, I could probably do both, but I would be too tired. If I went to the museum, I want to spend like good 5-6 hours there, which if I go and watch a movie after, I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. But if I watch a movie, I also have fun watching movies, so I don't know. I wouldn't mind like a quiet day in a cafe as well, you know? It's been a while since I've had one of those where I just go sit in a cafe for like a few hours and like I sit and enjoy my time. Where would I hide a dead body? For legal reasons, this is a joke, but I would bury it and then plant an endangered tree on top of it so that no one could dig it up, because it's kind of illegal. Yeah. Yeah, but like I still don't know if I want to go to watch a movie tomorrow or go to a museum, because both of them sound really good. And if I'm going alone, I know I'm gonna like spend like a lot of time by myself, which I really enjoy, and it'll be good for me to get out of the house. You just send it to the sun, huh? Yeah, that's a really good solution actually. It'll burn up, so it's smart. Yeah, it's very smart. Yeah, but yeah. See, I really want to drink hot chocolate, but milk makes my stomach hurt, so I can't drink it. But I really like iced chocolates. Like, they were one of my favorite drinks when I was getting them regularly. And I don't go out enough to get them regularly, and for sure I can make them at home, obviously. But it just isn't the same, you know? Iced chocolates are so based. Yeah, I'm like a little bit lactose intolerant. A little bit lactose intolerant. Is it weak though? But yeah. I really want an iced chocolate. After I said that, I really want an iced chocolate. I think I'm gonna make myself an iced chocolate later. And it'll be so good. Oh my god. Am I strong? No, actually, I'm a very weak and delicate person. I have sensitive nerves. Like, yeah, it's true though. I have very sensitive nerves. Wow, that's awesome for you, dude. Good for you that you own a cafe. But yeah. I'm thinking thank you for the invitation. I don't think I would be able to, but I really appreciate the invitation. Yeah, I really want the iced chocolate. You know what? I'm gonna look up I'm gonna look up the recipe for an iced chocolate right now. I'll see if I can make it after this stream. Iced chocolate recipe. Oh, okay. Wow, there's like people who use 10 ingredients for iced chocolate. I'm sorry, what? Oh. Okay, oh my gosh, there's people who make it with water, which I think is gonna be... Hmm. I think... yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds so good. Cocoa powder and cacao powder. I see. Because I was looking down on my phone so that I can look up the recipe for iced chocolate. I think I'm gonna make an iced chocolate, actually. It'll be good. Iced chocolates are so good. Plus, they're really simple. Like, the principle is just you put a hot chocolate over ice and it becomes an iced chocolate. But I've seen some places which they do it like differently so it tastes better. I really enjoy them. They're good. They're very good. I also really like jasmine tea. I was like very obsessed with this particular brand of jasmine tea. I bought like 3 bottles of it a week. And that was just me, like that was me drinking at minimum. Like if I had my way, I would drink like 3 bottles a day. 9,000 years and you can't make an iced chocolate. Yeah, I mean, it's like hard to get the perfect recipe, okay? It's hard to get the balance right. Plus, I'm pretty sure 9,000 years ago, chocolate didn't exist. So this is a recent thing. What is that face that I'm making? What the heck? What is that? What is that face that I just made when I was trying to sip my drink? That is not gonna happen. I'm gonna literally just cover the camera. That was such a weird... That was such a weird part of my rig. Wow. Dying. I was really thinking about this book that I really wanted. Like, I'm craving a specific type of book, which is a rebirth novel, right? That has to be good. Like, it has to be translated well. Or I want to kind of low-key reread Wattpad books that I've read before. That seems like the mood of the moment. You know? How are my eyes pink? Well, I wish I could tell you, but honestly, I was just made this way. You know, I just exist in this state. Even my human eyes are pink. How do I get? Well, if you don't naturally have blue eyes, I recommend contact lenses, you know? Those are pretty good. These are not contact lenses though. If you can't see, these eyes literally pop out of my eye sockets, so. But yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to go outside tomorrow. I've made up my mind I shall go outside and I shall either go to a museum or go and watch a film. I don't know which one yet, but I'm sure I will make that decision by the end of today and therefore proceed to go outside of my house with the purpose of entertainment after like 3 or 4 months. You know? By myself. Like, I went outside to watch movies with my mom and my sister, but like, it has been a while since I watched a movie by myself, or I went outside by myself to have fun. You know? There was this one. Okay, so on my like, this is a weird story and it came out of nowhere, but I feel like it's a good story to tell about going out and having fun by yourself. On my 16th birthday, you should go to a random Indian wedding. Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. Wardrobe wise, like outfit wise. You have to be well dressed to go to an Indian wedding, dude. You can't just walk in there with like a jeans and some random t-shirt. That's just disrespectful. Plus, why would I do that? Then people would ask me, "Oh yeah, which side are you from?" And I'd be like, "No side. I'm just here to freeload on food." That just seems really random and weird, honestly. And not fun. It wouldn't be fun. It would require socialization. And that's always. I mean, I enjoy it, but not like this. Not with people who are literally there for a wedding and they all know each other, or even if they don't. Like, on some level, they're supposed to get to know each other. And I'd just be some rando who just walked in and was like, dang, bro. I am currently hearing you out. I'm still waiting. Okay. While I wait, I will talk. I was thinking of you went to the movies the day before yesterday. I see. Okay. Okay. This is taking a really long time. My impatience is. The movie you guys picked out was trash. That's too bad. Dang, yeah. So after the interval, okay. You guys left the movie theater, is that it? Oh, you went to a different movie. That's terrible behavior. That's rude. But I mean, you live and you do whatever you want, I guess. So have fun at least. As long as, I mean, at least you had fun, I guess. I mean, yeah, people don't tend to notice because why would you go into a different movie halfway into the movie that you're already watching? Because it seems like counterintuitive, you know? A little bit counterintuitive. I mean, yeah, but like, what's the point of going to a different movie when you're already watching a movie? Okay. I mean, it's up to you. Like, your life. I genuinely can't change anything. I am very confusion. You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm glad that people are having fun with their lives. But yeah, I think after all, I might as well just do both. Go to the museum, and then go to the movies, and then come back home after a whole day out. And that would be fun, actually. Then I can plan where to eat. And oh, I'll be alone, so I will barely eat anyways, but like, it'll be fun. I haven't been to a museum in a while, so it'll be very fun. I really like museums. They're one of my favorite places to go and really feel like I'm learning. Because I'm so close to history and so close to who people were and what they wore and what they used. And I don't know, for some reason I really like museums because of that. Like, it makes me very happy and excited to go to a museum. I really enjoy those. How much do I eat? Very little. From previous descriptions from my friends, sometimes they said that I eat like a bird that's full. So I feel like that's a pretty accurate description. I eat what I would call an average amount for somebody who is me. But yeah, I just eat however much I feel like eating, honestly. But I get full easily, and I don't feel hungry that easily either, so I end up eating very little in comparison to what I've seen other people eat. Like, I would frequently skip meals when I was in Malaysia. Because one, there wasn't any time to it, and two, I just wouldn't get hungry. Because I had like one giant croissant and I would be full, so I just wouldn't eat anything until like the end of the day, basically. You sometimes end up eating your whole family's food, and you've got 5 members in your family. I mean, good. As long as you're full and your family is willing to give all of that for you, then that's good, you know? Good for you. Very, very good for you. Oh, wow. I don't know. Maybe you're really active. You're probably really active, and that's why you like maintain a healthy weight. You sit all day. Oh my gosh, I made the face again. Every single time I sip at my drink, it makes the face. How? Oh, I made it again. Wow, I didn't realize I squished myself so much in the rigging. I should fix that. My brush up will have it. You sit all day. How? Well, I mean, I honestly cannot explain metabolism to you. Everyone is different, and maybe you're just eating well balanced and just enough that your body is getting what it needs and not much more. So yeah. But in general, I really like vegetables. Like, I was thinking about it really quite hard a few days ago, where I was craving a salad terribly a lot. Like, I was contemplating just ordering one of those like salads from Subway, because I mean, they're not bad, they're not by any means good, but they're an acceptable solution. to the problem that is sometimes that it is hard to find good salads in the world. You know, the last time I got a salad delivered and it was like such a bad salad. The dressing was literally so sweet that I couldn't eat a little, like not a lot. Like I was just like, you know what? I would just rather have made my own dressing. This dressing smelled weird and tasted weird. Indian food is, I mean, in my opinion, it isn't. But maybe it's because I mean, sometimes it really is. Like if you have like really heavy food, then it's oily. But if you have like normal light everyday meals, they're not that oily. They're like a reasonable level of oil, which is actually good for your body. Like a reasonable amount of fat is good for your body. So I don't know. But yeah, I really wanted to eat pasta, like freshly cooked pasta. Did I tell you guys about this one experience that I had with freshly made pasta that was so bad? I feel like I've already talked about this, but so like, you know how last month I went on a holiday, right? So the first day of my holiday, I ended up going to a mall from the airport. Like I went from the airport to the mall so that I could wait for my friend, right? And in the mall, I'm like, at this point I'm like hella hungry because like I haven't eaten anything in over like 6 or 7 hours. So I'm like, I'm hungry, I want to eat food, right? And I go to this restaurant and it's like an Italian bistro situation. And so I sit and I'm like, okay, I know that whatever I get, it's gonna be huge as a portion, right? Because like I eat terribly little, and so if I order something, it's gonna be way too big for me to eat. And so I ordered aglio olio, and like the one thing I feel like I should give in context is aglio olio is supposed to be made with dried noodles. Like it's supposed to be made with dried spaghetti. That's like the important thing about aglio olio, is it's supposed to be made with like dried pasta. Hi, big boss. And this place served me aglio olio with fresh pasta, which killed the texture, even though the sauce was so exquisite. Like the sauce was great, but the texture of the pasta ruined the whole dish for me. And that I spent an hour and a half in that restaurant trying to kill time. So I was just sitting there reading while I was slowly eating. But because the pasta's like mouthfeel was so bad, I didn't want to eat it actually. I was like, why am I eating this? I should just skip. I should just like send it back or something. But the sauce itself was so good that I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna eat it. I'm too hungry to care. I've been waiting to eat food this whole time, and I'm too hungry to care about this right now. So I ended up just being like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna eat now. And I spent so much, like an obscene amount of money on one pasta dish and one drink. Oh my gosh, you're off work today. That's awesome. It's good to take breaks. It's good to have holidays. They're essential. They're really important. But yeah. I mean, school is really important too, you know. People stay in school. School is important. You just got back. I mean, why aren't you eating food or something? Or did you already eat? School is trash. I mean, I don't agree. I didn't like school either. I really didn't like school, but it's important. It's where you go to learn. Like, yeah, the whole culture surrounding school these days isn't good, but school is still important because you receive your education from there. Earning money isn't the be all end all in the world, unfortunately. Plus, like, you can't earn money without knowing how money works and stuff, and all of that stuff is is taught in school and college, and you learn it through interactions with society, you know? I mean, Ryan, I think you should eat if you're hungry. But yeah, I think you should eat if you're hungry. I'm like actually pretty sleepy because I woke up in the middle of the night for no good reason. And then ended up staying up even though I was gonna like nap after my like gorilla stream this morning. I didn't end up napping. I ended up just laying on my bed trying to nap, but it didn't work out well. So now I feel like the sleepiness is hitting me. But I'm like, you know what? I feel like I should go to sleep. Dang, yeah, I see you. If you're sleepy, try slapping yourself. I feel like that's a bit excessive, but to each their own. You know, I prefer to wake myself up in more gentle methods like washing your face or drinking something that will wake you up. But if you feel like you can wake yourself up by slapping yourself, go for it, dude. Like, yeah, good for you. Like, what's a tap slap? Okay, you know what, I don't even want to know. This is a question I don't want the answer to, so it's okay, it's fine. I had some fruit for breakfast and it was really good. Like, it was so refreshing. Like, it was like juicy and tasty and so very good. And it was at like 7 in the morning too, or like 6:30 in the morning. It was good time. But yeah, it's so nice to wake up early in the morning to have like food. But I'm also the kind of person who doesn't like eating breakfast, who actually, like, okay, if I wake up at a normal-ish time and I'm not up like super early in the morning and have been awake for like 4 hours before I eat breakfast, then I need to eat something because I get hungry. But like normally if I wake up at like 10 a.m. Hi, fishy. Oh my gosh, hello. Then I would just not eat breakfast and wait for lunch instead. You know? Is that weird? I feel like, okay, I don't get hungry in the morning. You know? It's just like I get people who like get hungry in the morning and eat breakfast, but like I don't. Like I said, the only exceptions are days that where I wake up so early that by the time that I'm like it's breakfast time, it's been like 4 hours since I've been awake. So by that point, it feels like important to fuel your body. But normally if I wake up at like say 8 a.m., I won't eat anything because it's just I don't get hungry, so I just sort of like don't think about it. Yeah, I totally get that. Eating in the morning so that you don't have to eat later. I do understand that. But I prefer eating lunch or dinner instead of breakfast. Your school serves food, but you make sure to bring food. I mean, yeah, that's a smart choice, especially if you don't like the food at school, you know? Like, if you don't like the food at school, then getting your own food is obviously a solid option. It's always better than having to eat the food that you don't like. Like, I would say I would often, like, in the first few weeks of like my first year of college, when I was like attending actually like in the campus and not virtually, I used to take like a lunchbox for myself so that I could eat lunch. And it used to be like the tiniest box ever, and it was just like stuffed to the full, like as much food as I could fit in it. I would take only that much because I only had a few boxes that I could carry food in. So I only took a few, like I only took like things that would fit in, and I only took enough that I would fill up. And there was this one time where one of my like, because there were quite a few times where I would make this like hash brown sandwich toast type of thing that was just um like a hash brown, like 2 hash browns maybe, and some cheese on top of that was just like squished in between bread. And then because my box was so small, I had to cut it up into smaller pieces and then squish it further, so it was more like a potato cake situation, right? It was more like a potato cake, and it was like the tiniest box. Think like a 3 by 3, like think like a 6 centimeter by 6 centimeter box, even less than that probably, like. And I like took out my fork and started eating it, and my friends look at me and they're like, Mew, are you just gonna eat that much for lunch? And I was like, yeah, this is gonna fill me up completely. And I was, because it was one sandwich and it had hash browns and it had cheese and it had a lot, like, you know, 2 slices of bread, and I knew that I was gonna be full because of that. And I had like some chips on the side and like a little thing of fruit, so it was like a complete meal for me. And they were just like, this is not enough. And I was like, no, it is. Because okay, so the funny thing was, there was like a McDonald's near my college, okay, and it was like literally adjacent. Like my college is like on, like it was literally attached to the McDonald's basically. So everybody would go to eat at the McDonald's, but because there were no vegetarian burgers at the McDonald's that was near my college, I could only eat the fries. Anything like the fries or the hash browns or like the drinks, because I'm vegetarian. So I was like, okay. And there were so many, like there were like at least 5 or 6 instances where I would only get like 1 large fry, and I would just call that my lunch, and I would be like, done. Or like 1 large and 1 small if I was particularly hungry. And if I wanted to skip lunch entirely, I'd just buy a drink. Like I would frequently just buy a bottle of Coke, like a 500 ml bottle of Coke in the morning, and get through it for the whole day, and that would be my like meal. And then I'd go back home and then eat. I'd eat what you eat in seconds and still be, I mean, like everyone's different, so yeah, I mean, good for you, you're eating a lot, like if you need to eat a lot, but like I don't really need that much food. So yeah, my favorite meal has to be like soup noodles. Noodle soup. Just in general soup. I really am partial towards soup. Soup is one of those meals that I can have all year long. I feel like I talk about soup a lot, like actually a lot. Like it's a bit embarrassing to talk about soup this much, but like I have to say, soup is like elite. The best kind of thing to have. It's like appropriate for any and all weather, and it's good with everything, and it can be eaten hot or cold. And you can add noodles, you can add rice to it, and you can add whatever you want, and it's still gonna taste really good. And it's really hard to mess up soup. So yeah. Plus I've gotten more fancy with my soups lately. Like before this I used to just like make like simple, just like cut up vegetables. Nowadays I try to be a little bit more like extra, and like fry up some garlic and add more spices and add like a dozen vegetables instead of 3, and like make a very nice broth. And you know, do you ever put soup in a flask? No, I don't think I would want to carry around soup like you would hot water or alcohol, you know? Soup is like an at-home thing. Soup is like, I want to stay at home and I want to enjoy my day kind of thing. Not, I'm going to take this out with me and then... Plus, I am like a very clumsy person. Like, I am such a huge klutz. And I have the, like, I am really, like, I'm such a huge klutz, I can trip on thin air. And I'm scared of dropping things, especially if it's food. It scares me. So I would rather not. I know, Ryan, you said that your school serves good food like 4 times already. Like, it's not that I can't read. I just thought if you have something else to say after that, you would. You know? Good for you, my dude. I'm glad your school serves good food. I mean, look, even if your school serves good food, sometimes you don't want to eat this food at school, and sometimes you just want to eat the food that you brought from home, which is completely valid. So, I don't see why they were stunned. Maybe it's just because school children are like that. I don't know. I'm out of touch now. I'm out of touch with school people now. I'm saying it like I've been out of school for like 10 years, but it's only been like 2.5 years, probably. Less than that. It's been like 1.5 years. So, I really am acting like I've left school for like so long, have been so out of touch with how school works and what people think and everything, but even I know that I only left school like 1.5 years ago, and by the good Lord's grace, did I really hate school? I was like, I would go to school every single day, and I would be like a very good student and everything, but I really disliked school. Like, I only went there because I knew that school's important, but I really disliked school. Honestly, I liked learning, so I went to school. But I disliked the general atmosphere with like the bullying and the isolation. I had friends. I wouldn't say they were good friendships. But yeah, definitely had friends, people I hung out with and stuff. I would rather not be friends with them, those people though. It's been a while since I've had like any conversations with people who I was friends with in school. Because there's only a few people I would want to keep in touch with. And most of those people are like all people who live in different cities and countries. And so it doesn't matter if I want to keep in touch with them or not. Sometimes it just isn't possible. Plus, my school life was tumultuous. By that I mean I was severely bullied basically all of my school life, and I stopped caring about it from like grade 7 or something. I was like, I don't really care about this anymore. No, I have a pretty high pain tolerance. I have a relatively high pain tolerance relative to other people. For me, this pain tolerance is still considered low because I have chronic pain, so I feel like I'm always in pain. So it's like your pain tolerance becomes better because you're constantly suffering through it anyways. You know, they like literally everybody says that, but you know, like it's different for like when you're younger, you want people to be friends with you, you want to hang out with people, you want to be part of the group. So yeah, although I guess I do understand that they might have been jealous of me for whatever inane reason that they had to be jealous of me, but at that age I just really wanted friends. I'm not nearly as I can't say desperate because it's not like a desperation thing. It's just like I'm not in the need of that many peers anymore, because I do have peers, people my age who, you know, study with me, talk to me, stuff like that. But at that age was much more like important because there's only a few people you get to meet every single day, and they're all people you go to school with, and they're all people you grow up with. So like it feels important to be acknowledged by them, and if they don't acknowledge you, like it becomes a bit difficult to adjust to all of those things. And like, yeah, I was a very mature kid, which is not a good thing, but it wasn't always nice. I would say it's not nice to not have any friends. Friends are important. I'm gonna choose to ignore the message that you sent, Ryan. So I feel like it's a question that's unnecessary to answer. Friends of yours were jealous of your guitar playing. You haven't seen your friends in months. I'm so sorry. That seems tough. I hope you get to talk to people who appreciate your skills and encourage you to keep becoming better instead of people who are jealous of your skills. You know? They're very important. Friends are very important, especially to like friends are important for everyone, but they're very important when you're studying in school when you're a kid because you learn a lot from other people. It's not possible to grow as a person by just being by yourself. I am a chubby cat. I am a cat. I do not think I count as chubby just yet. But yeah, I am currently a cat. But yeah, friends are really important. I was gonna go to meetups in my city, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like you should put yourself out there, you know? Take the chance to make more friends, get to know more people. Unless you're an introvert and you really are, you know, not interested in the idea of going and meeting new people, but it's always nice to have friends and have people you can share your life with. You don't have friends who care about you, to be honest. Well, you're young, you're gonna find people who care about you. And it's hard to care about people in school, I'm not gonna lie. Like, school, a lot of it is about yourself. I mean, if you're always focused on your work in music, and I'm like super unqualified to give out advice, so take this with a grain of salt. But then I feel like you could find people who are in the same, like, people you work with and make them your friends. Or at least try to be friends with them, because that's always an option. Yeah, you usually gotta free up some time to cultivate interpersonal relationships for the sake of friendship and not. Yeah. It's important. It's very important for your mental health as well. Like you need, like, in my opinion, for me personally, I need people who I can celebrate my wins with and people who can comfort me when I feel bad. And you can't really have that without friends. Like, sure, family counts, but it's not the same because with friends you feel like you're an equal, and that's different from family where you have like an obligation to the people you call your family. And friends are like they say, your chosen family. So for me, friendship has always been important, so it's like it's always been at the forefront of my relationships. It's as important to me as family is, so I make sure to give it that much time and energy. Plus, I was just really lucky to find people who have similar interests and who are willing to care about me as much as I care about them. Your mental health is already gone. You know, I would encourage you to go and seek professional help if you feel like you're struggling, because if it's affecting your daily life, then it's a problem. And yeah, you should seek mental, like, help, professional help for this stuff. I mean, it's always a good idea to go and ask for help when you feel like you can't handle it alone. It's like it's a skill you need to learn that not all of us get to learn that easy. Like, for me, it was really hard, and it still is really hard to ask for help when I'm in requirement of it. And it takes a lot of courage to go and say that you need help to someone because I fear being incompetent. And so when I have to show the fact that I need help, I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm such a incompetent person. And so it takes a lot of like convincing to buck up and be like, I actually need help, and I would really like to ask for someone's help. It's like important to acknowledge that sometimes you can't do it alone and you shouldn't. You know? You cope by everything by pretending to be happy, then you're happy somehow. If it works for you, well then good for you. I'm very happy for you that it's working. But if it's not, then obviously go and seek help, because it's important to know that if you need help, you should ask for it. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. It's a good thing to ask for help. So, yeah. The music is really distracting me. I mean, I know I have a BGM writing stream this week, and I kind of want to try writing something horror again. Do I have pets? No, I don't. I don't think I'm qualified to care for a living being. Yeah, I don't like the responsibility. I have a BGM writing stream this week. I really want to try writing horror again. Like last time, it just ended up being kind of gloomy instead of horror, which, I wasn't the most happy. Have I heard the song yet? No, I wasn't able to get around to it. I've been quite busy the past few days. I've been slacking off, but I'm still busy. Plus, my sleep schedule is so messed up that I don't even know when I'm sleeping. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to listen to it just yet. You know, like one of my friends said, you should try writing something like sexy background music, which I thought was really hilarious. And I was like, I don't know how to do that yet. I would research, but I genuinely don't care enough. Usually, most of these background music writing streams just end up being like creative outlet sort of thing. But I don't really have a plan, so I just go with whatever comes naturally at the moment. And it works out well most of the time. I quite like the feeling that I get when I make them. So, yeah. So Soleil was saying that, oh my gosh, Mew, you should try writing like sexy background music so you can play it when you're playing games that have like the reviews say like that ugly characters look really good. I mean, to be fair, she was really just referring to the Director's Disorder game, where the reviews said that the director was really attractive, but the director had like literally a teal green face with the weirdest smile that I've seen in a while. And so I was like, I can see why people would see that in some way to like make a joke out of things, but like I really thought that we were talking about different things here. But and I thought it was really funny that she asked me to make like a sexy, like, you know, like what is your dream pet? I mean, if I could have a pet, I'd want a cat. But I don't think I feel comfortable taking care of a living being. You're both PC gamers, right? Yeah, I mean, yes. That's like a weird question, honestly. I don't really understand the question. We both play games on PC, yes. I occasionally decide to play Genshin Impact, but that's only on my iPad because I refuse to play it on a PC. Because the first time I tried to play it on the PC, on my PC, and then I just couldn't figure my way around it, so I was like, I give up, dude. And so I was like, I'm not gonna try to play it on a PC. I'm just gonna play it on my iPad. And I figured out a way to like show my screen. You have Starfield downloaded and you're trying to unlock it early. That's nice. I hope that's going well for you. Playing games is fun. It's quite rewarding. You want a cat, blue eyes and blacker than a black hole. Well, that's nice. I hope you get that at some point. I hope you get your dream pet. But yeah, I have a long list of games I want to play. But unless I finish Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisp, I'm not gonna be able to get to that because they're just so huge as games, and I am so slow. Frankly, me being slow is really the bigger problem than them being like really long games. Because I like, it's literally gonna be like the 11th stream this week of Ori and the Blind Forest, which I think is kind of like, it really messed with my head because I think we have like 11 Ori and the Will of the Wisp streams as well, maybe even more, because I forgot what number I stopped on, what part I stopped on. It's like a whole series. Like, it's a lot of the streams are just, my BGMs are written by me. I wrote them. They're mine. But they're Mew originals. I was gonna download Ori, but I don't know. I mean, if you feel like you want a tutorial of how it goes, I mean, or just like a demonstration of how much you're gonna struggle or what to expect, I do say that you can watch my streams. The VODs are still up there. They're in a playlist called Ori and the Blind Forest on my channel. If you find yourself thinking, oh my gosh, I should check it out before I play this, just know my level of gaming is like amateur or beginner at best. Because I picked up gaming after like years of not gaming. So this is like true I've never played games before type of moment. Although I have played games before, but it was like so long ago that like coming back to it was just like as if I've never played games before. So the level is like, I'm struggling because I'm literally a beginner. I feel like it's probably better for people who played games for a little bit longer than me, because I did see that it keeps getting easier the longer like I've been playing games, or I've been playing, like, being a gamer, quote unquote. But yeah, it's like, it's not too difficult. It's a very enjoyable experience for sure. So yeah. But yeah, I did say like I really want to finish Ori and the Blind Forest because I am in, like, I really want to start other games, but because this game has been going on for so long, like, my determination to finish it is like very high, where I'm like, once I finish this, once I finish this, I can start a different game that might, like, because, you know, like, this game has been going on for so long, and that's the reason why I don't want to start a new game, is because, like, I want to finish this first, where I'm like, oh my gosh, this has been going on for so long, like, if I delay it anymore, it's gonna be like 5-6 months of me just playing the same game. Do I use Game Pass? No, I don't. You know how to make games? You studied game design for 2 years, or you studied game designs 2 years ago. That's really cool, dude. I wanted to study game design on the side while I was studying music. I think I'm still gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna do like online course type of stuff because those are accessible. But yeah, because it sounds fun. Making a game sounds fun. Pretty sure I can at least develop the music and concepts for it, but I was already gonna major in visual, like, music for media, so it's just easy. I mean, obviously it's not easy. It's just easy to also have the knowledge to make games. Like, not coding, I was just talking about game development, like art direction and stuff. Or, like, at least, like, how I want the, I don't know, actually, like, maybe character development? I'm not sure what exactly I would want to learn, but I do want to learn quite a few things about it. Because it's interesting. I like learning about the back end stuff of things because I think it gives me a new perspective on what I'm doing in my own life. So yeah, I do want to think about like a little bit more. Obviously, like it's not gonna just happen in like a day and I'm gonna have to put in work, but I think it'd be like good to do like my due diligence, especially okay, even though I don't currently like have that much time, but yeah, I think it's better off to do it right now than later. Hi T-Land, you're back to your normal account, huh? You're 17 again. That catches me off guard sometimes. I think it's funny that you have two accounts. So one of them is called T-Lan17 and the other one is T-Lan18. I just think that's... You're 17, young and free. Yeah, you are 17 and young and free. Good for you. Good for you indeed. How am I doing? I'm fine. Same soup. Yeah. It's the same soup today. You know, saying that makes me want to have soup, which is making me want to make soup. But there's already food that was cooked that I'm gonna eat after the stream because I ate breakfast quite late. And so I'm not hungry yet. D-Line might know how to unlock Starfield early. I'm vegetarian, so I have no idea what is good about chicken soup, but good for you. I mean, all soup is good, so if you like soup, any and all soup. This music is really distracting. This is why I turned it down on my headphones completely, because I end up listening to the music more than I am concentrating on what I'm saying. Lamb soup is delicious. Never had that before. I'll take your word for it. I really want soup with rice noodles. I think I'm gonna make that today if I have the ingredients for it. If I have the ingredients for it, I would make it. Bro, can you tell us a secret? About, like, are you asking me or are you asking T-Lan? Because those are two different things. Frankly, I don't think I have any secrets to tell, honestly, so... Like a recipe. Like you want a secret recipe? Like... Like you just want a recipe for soup or something? My favorite, okay, not my favorite, but my go-to noodle soup recipe goes like this. It's like 1 spoon of soy sauce. I'm very like, I basically, okay, I didn't stay up all night. I woke up in the middle of the night and then stayed up all the way through morning up until now. So I am kind of tired, but not really tired, but just a little bit tired. Can I spell? I can definitely spell. So my go-to soup recipe, which is like very low effort, goes like 1 spoon of soy sauce and 3 spoons of sesame oil, and then you fry some like chopped up, minced up garlic in it, and you put water in it, and then you like boil some noodles in them, and yeah, that's it. And you can put like green onions on top, scallions on top. and it's like the best soup. If you want to be extra, obviously add salt and pepper and whatever else you need to spice it with to your taste. But I like to add togarashi as well, which is really good. It makes low effort being, it has like 2 ingredients if I don't count the garlic, okay? If I'm being truly low effort, like I wouldn't even add the garlic. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's like very. Yours is cold water and sliced carrot? No, that's not. That's just water and carrot. Low effort, it's no effort. Too easy. I am glad that you agree, Ryan. It really is too easy. Honestly, you just need to let it like I make my low effort soup with like pasta because it just makes a very nice soupy, delicious, creamy, starchy broth. But I add a lot of salt because I am like very like I like foods that are heavily salted, but I like adding a lot of different spices if I'm up for it. But if I'm truly just being really low effort, like literally no effort at all, then I'll just put some soy sauce, some sesame oil, water, and your choice of noodles, and let it like boil for until the noodles are done, and then just eat it. You want something tough, okay? Honestly, I like soups that are easier to make, but like honestly, soup isn't tough. Soup isn't tough. Plus, like, I don't really cook meat, so I couldn't tell you something that is like tough to make. I guess if you want like a tough soup that it has like a lot of skill required for it, then like go for like a samgyetang or like a tonkatsu broth. Oh wait, no. What is that called? Oh my gosh, it's not tonkatsu. Tonkatsu is pork cutlet. Oh my gosh. The ramen broth, the fatty pork thing that I don't remember the name of currently. Dang it. High effort soup. Yeah, it's blasphemous. Soup is supposed to be low effort. It's like the epitome of low effort. No spice. Okay. If I'm being low effort, I will only spice it. Like I will only use salt. I don't even put like chili powder or anything. Because I'm like, I just want to eat food then. And I want it to taste decent. But like, if I wanted to taste like nicer and more fancy, then I'll put in like, it depends on the kind of soup that I'm making, obviously, like where it's coming from. But if I'm making something like, I recently have gone on a togarashi kick, so that's why I keep adding togarashi to everything, which is a Japanese spice powder. It's just chili powder mixed with a bunch of other stuff, but it's good. And it tastes really good. And it makes everything taste good. And it tastes really good with cheese as well, which is really weird because that should be kind of illegal for things to taste that good with cheese. But yeah. I know, but like soup is like it's like the kind of thing that I can have forever. Because there's so many varieties of it. And you can put vegetables in it, you can put noodles in it, you can put whatever the heck you want in it. I feel like the one soup that I've always been curious about but never had is potato leek soup. And I've always been curious because it looks interesting. It always looks so good. But I've never had it. And like, you know, one of those like really annoying sounding broccoli cheddar soups. That like there's some channels that I've seen that talk about this one specific place where they get it and it's really good called Panera, and I know that's a American chain restaurant. And so when I go next year to America, that's one of those things that I want to try just because it sounds really interesting. I really love broccoli soup though. I really love spinach soup. Actually, I just really love soup. I don't think I can decide like a completely truly my number one soup because it doesn't exist. Every and all soup is good. As long as it's something I can eat, it's good. Yeah. In soup varieties, I mean. I don't like ketchup. Ketchup is just a no-no. It's like, it's the worst thing in the world. Undoubtedly. Truly. The worst thing in the world. But yeah. I was talking to one of my friends, right? I called her and I've been wanting to talk to her for a while just because we hadn't talked in a while, and I was really like wanted to talk to her. That's basically it. I was like missing my friend, so I was like, oh my gosh, should I just call her? Should I not? I know I switched the topics quite suddenly, but like bear with me here. It does not relate to soup, by the way. So I was like, I messaged her a few days back, but I was like, are you free? Like, we should like talk. Hi, Ryan, what's up? It's like you never left. And I like messaged her, and so like we're both like, okay, we're both kind of bad at getting back to the other person. So I kind of forgot about the fact that I messaged her, and I think she forgot to reply to me. So today I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just message her again. And it was like like an hour and a half or something, or maybe like 2 hours before my stream. And then I messaged her, and I was like, you know what? I'll just call her. It's fine. Like, she's my good friend, and she always says if you need to talk to me, just call me, no big deal. And so I called her, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, my friend's name. Yes, Ryan, I can see that you are sending messages. You do not need to holler for my attention. The chat's right there. Like, I can't ignore it even if I wanted to. Yeah, exactly. You don't need to spam. And so, like, I called her, and then she picked up, and then I was like, dude, you have time today? And then she was like, wait, I have time at 3:30. And I was like, shit, I have a stream then. I can't talk to you then. And she's like, oh shit, yeah, I'm so sorry. And I was like, wait, let me know if you can like talk to me later at night, because like I really wanted to talk to her because I was missing her quite a bit, right? Plus I needed her opinion for something, so like I was even like doubly assured that I wanted her attention. So I was like, because she's busy right now, so I was like, I don't want to like disturb her. But then because we're so bad at getting back to the other person, it's also really awkward because like I have no idea whether she has time or not. So because I called her, I knew. And then I was like, if you have time, just call me at night, okay? But like, give me your opinion on this XYZ thing that I'm asking your opinion for, because I need it. And so I sent her the thing that I wanted her opinion for, like off her opinion for the thing that I sent her off. And she hasn't messaged me back yet, but I know that that's because she's busy, and I'm very excited to hear what she thinks. I'm not gonna tell you guys what the thing that I want her opinion off is, though, yet. Later on I might, but not right now. But I'm really looking forward to talking to my friend. She's so sweet and so cute, honestly. She's also older than me, but she's like, the funny thing is, it doesn't feel like she's older than me. It feels like we're the same age. And maybe part of it is because we're like, bye. It was nice to have you around. See you sometime. Hope you have a good day. But yeah, I've been looking forward to talking to her. Like, I literally told her when I was talking to her, I was like, dude, I've been wanting to call you for a month. Like, I've been thinking about messaging, like, calling you for a month. And I've only ever, like, I was only messaging her because I thought, like, it's kind of rude, in my opinion, to call someone without letting them know that you're calling. Right? Like, I don't like to do that, especially to my friends. Especially since we're all so busy. Like, we all have so many things that we're doing at the same time that, like, I don't want to accidentally disturb them. So I end up like messaging and hoping that they reply back, but like I said, like both me and my friend are pretty bad at replying to each other. So I was like, dang it, I'm gonna have to finally call her this time, because I really want to talk to her. MSG. Okay. that's kind of random, but okay. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, that's the thing. Monosodium glutamate. MSG. It's the magical umami spice powder thing that's naturally present in a lot of food anyways, so it makes food taste better. That's what it does. But yeah, I mean, I just really love my friends. I feel like I feel like if I don't say it to them, they won't know. So I like constantly randomly spam my friends with like I love yous and you guys are so great and you make my life better and stuff like that. And my friends, they would be caught off guard at the beginning, but then after they got used to it, they were just like, okay, yeah, I'll accept everything that you're saying. Like in the beginning, they used to be like, are you okay, Mew? Did something happen? I used to be like, no, I just want to show my appreciation. Like how much I love you guys because you guys are so great and so amazing and so talented and amazing, right? And they would just be like, oh my gosh, did something happen to her? And now it's just like, yeah, she's just doing her thing again. Like, my friends just know me as a simp, and I'm okay with that. I think it's because part of it is because like I'm very like enthusiastic about showing affection and appreciation for them, which is on some level quite simp like. But I do believe if you don't show appreciation to the people that you appreciate, how else would they ever know that you appreciate them? And it's the same, like I like to compliment strangers on the street. Like if I see someone wearing really pretty clothes, I'll go and tell them that. I'd be like, your clothes look so good. You look so good in those clothes. You know? Like if I think somebody has really pretty hair, I'll go tell them that. Because how else will they know? It's cute though. It's cute. It's nice doing that. It makes me feel better too. Like it's not even about complimenting strangers. It's about me just saying what I actually want to say. And it's usually nice things. It's not really mean things like, oh my gosh, people suck or whatever. But like, it's usually your chat isn't reaching. Sometimes that happens. Ryan, I can see the MSG. It's better than salt. Okay, awesome. Good to know. They both have their places and that can't be taken away from either of those things. So yeah, it's not like one is better than the other. It's just salt is equally as important for your dietary needs. MSG definitely isn't as important for your dietary needs. If you're suggesting that I have MSG instead of salt, yeah, cool, awesome, dude. I'll take that suggestion with a grain of salt. Yeah. That was clever. I'm very proud of myself. Go Mew, go me. I even gave myself a pat on the back. Okay? Because like MSG with salt. Okay, yeah, I understand that. MSG can't replace salt. They're not the same things. So, I understand what you meant. But yeah. I really like giving appreciation to people. Like, I really like being honest about what I like and dislike. You know? I feel like it's a weird thing to say that because for some reason people don't like it when you say what you want. But the sooner you decide that that's what you're gonna do, the easier life becomes for yourself. It's not about making life easy for other people when they're dealing with you, but it's just really about making life easier for yourself. And I think like just saying what you want and being truthful and honest about your intentions and yourself helps with that. Somehow, like the day that I decided I'm gonna just compliment strangers on the street, I don't know, somehow my life became better. Like it was less burdensome. It's like I didn't have to hold my appreciation for like being alive or appreciation for other people like a secret in my heart. Like I can say it out loud because it's not something bad. It's not like I'm going and slandering someone, being like, oh my gosh, you suck because you're wearing clothes that are blue in color or something like that. Can you tell me a fact? I don't know, can you? I mean, it's not like I'm stopping you, but I would like to know what it is about. What is the fact about? Because that's an important question, you know? But yeah, it was nice. There was this one time where I was out with some of my friends from college, and a fact about love. I mean, honestly, then I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to hear about a fact about love. So, I reject this fact in peace though. Thank you very much for the sharing of knowledge. I appreciate that much, but I don't want to learn about love today. You'll have to what? Ryan, I hope you understand that. Okay, good. It was just a joke. But just so you know, like, I hope you understand, if you don't respect my boundaries, it's not gonna be good for you. Because I'm just gonna, like, time you out or ban you. Either way, it would lead to something like that. And it wouldn't be like a joke. So, yeah. I feel like I'm making it seem like it's an empty thread, but I'm not that perturbed yet, so I will keep making my own judgments for now, until I eventually get a mod when I need one, which for now I don't think I need one just yet. But yeah, oh my gosh, I was like, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oops. I haven't been working on the re-rig for cat mew for a while, which is disappointing, but we were having a lot of trouble with the re-rig, so I was like low-key contemplating, should I just start the whole thing over again, because that would be somehow easier than if I, you know, tried to adjust things one by one. I don't know what I did like last time, but like something went wrong and then it was really weird and the eyes distorted and everything, and it was like very strange, you know? So I was like, maybe I should just start again. It would definitely make life on some level easier. Like, maybe not completely, but on some level it would make it easier. Because I would have to put in the hard work of remeshing everything and remeshing and re-rigging everything. But it's like the rig wasn't even complete in the first place, so it's not like I'm losing out on much. Like, I didn't even start adding the physics settings and everything yet. So it was just like very preliminary stages of the rig. And I can maybe like work one by one on things that I think are gonna be helpful. You know? How about a joke? Sure. Why not? A joke sounds delightful. My nose is itchy. And I don't like that. I tell you a joke. I don't have a joke right now to tell. Gonna be honest, it's just I have no idea right now what kind of joke to tell. I'm just gonna continue talking about whatever I was talking about. That was so random, Ryan. That's the joke, is your randomness really catches me off guard sometimes. But yeah, the G-Rig wasn't going well, to be fair. Like, the ears, somehow, even after I rigged them, they were still weird. And the halo was all over the place. Like, I was trying so hard to make it look so good, and then the halo just wouldn't cooperate. And I was like, why? Why would you do this to me? You know? But all in all, I still quite enjoy the idea of re-rigging Cat Mew, because she's really cute. And she can be cuter. Should I re-rig her right, she will be even more adorable. And so my excitement comes from the fact that I think that I can make her better. So yeah. Plus, I really wanted to experiment with the tail moving more and the ears like twitching and stuff. So that was like one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to re-rig her in the first place. Like, other than the halo's position sometimes bothering me, where it was like it looks kind of off, and I don't know how I didn't realize it the first time I was rigging, but maybe I can just like use the same template. I'd like to keep the rig for the mouth that I re-rigged, because I thought the mouth looked really good because it had a lot of mouth forms and it was way more expressive than this one. But I'm still contemplating things, which is why it's a bit hard to decide just all of a sudden. Bro, you... Oh, yeah, that's not a joke I'd like to hear. I'll refrain from this joke fest for now. Feel like, Ryan, you should expand your sense of humor. You'd have a better time entertaining yourself. That's true. It's true. Just for yourself though, for no one else. But yeah, I'm thinking of which game I should play next. Like a new game to start. Probably gonna put a poll up on the Discord. Or maybe it could be on YouTube. Dude, I should probably put it on YouTube community. I feel like that's a good idea. Would you guys like to vote on which games I should play next? It would be one game that you guys vote on. Like a few games, and then you guys can choose one. The ones that it's chosen the most will be the first one I play. Because all of these games are the ones that I already own, so I will have to play all of them eventually, but yeah. I mean, it's not that I'm judging you, Ryan. I really am not. I'm just saying, just for your own sake though, probably figure improving yourself is a good skill. Is a good thing, not a good skill. I mean, self-improvement is always important. So, yeah. Starfield? I don't have the game. I'm talking about games I already have. Because I have a lot of games right now. And so I go through the whole like thing of I don't know which ones I wanna play first. And I've already done a few polls on Discord like this before, where I'll make people choose, like make my muses choose the games I should play before, the ones that they want to see more like faster, and the ones that they would rather be delayed a little bit more. So it's probably going to be something like that, where I'm just like letting you guys vote on the games that I play first, and not new games. Because it's not even sale time. I just bought games in the last summer sale, dude. I literally bought like so many games. Wanna hear one? Sad jokes. Those aren't jokes though, they're just sad. I don't know if I want to hear a sad joke. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm in a pretty good mood. So a sad joke, doesn't seem like an appropriate choice of joke for now. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put a poll up on YouTube soon, so you guys can then choose, like, can vote for your like games, the few games that I put out as options, the ones that you guys want to watch me play first, from the ones that I already have, not ones that I want to buy in the future. Although if you want me to look at a certain game and be like, Mew, you should check this out, you should put it on Discord and rec to Mew, I will say it again, put it in the Mew exclusives category of rec to Mew, the channel. Hi Xavier, that's a fun name. That's like the name of a protagonist in a novel. Welcome. Welcome to my humble abode, sir. How do you fare today? I'm in like a strange mood where I want to act up, where I want to be dramatic. It'd be fun. One of my friends asked me to do an eventual voice acting stream where I was like, that would be fun, but I didn't really have any ideas. You'd like some tomato soup? I love tomato soup. Yeah. Things have been pretty sad for a lot of people. It'll be okay for everyone though. Don't worry, the movie doesn't end on sad notes, okay? It's always a happy ending. That's how I think people should live life. You don't have to take my words seriously. You shouldn't actually. Don't take them seriously. Not about stuff like this. Tomato soup is fun. I've already talked about the story before, but that was the first time I made tomato soup. I ended up burning myself quite badly. Like, it was like 2nd-degree burns. Because I put like really hot tomatoes and like the really hot water in the blender. And apparently you're not supposed to do that. At least when I tried to make it, and I was like 9 or 10 years old. I really wanted tomato soup, so I ended up making it, and I ended up splashing hot tomato soup juice all over myself and got 2nd-degree burns. And it was like a whole thing. And like everyone, like my mom was like, don't put the hot tomatoes in the blender, Mew. And my like even people who were like watching over me while I was trying to make tomato juice were like, don't put the hot tomatoes in the blender, Mew. And I still did it because I was impatient. And that's how you know I'm like chronically impatient, because I would rather put hot tomatoes in the blender than wait for them to cool down enough so that I can blend them. So yeah, I end up with tomato juice, like hot tomato soup juice splattered all over me. I literally, apparently no one but me. See, I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. Plus, I am very impatient, so I blame it on my impatience, okay? My nose is still itchy, which is really weird. Not like the inside of my nose, just like the outside of my nose. Can I be a vampire? A vampire? I don't know. If you want to be a vampire, go for it, I guess. I can't stop you. Your life, your rules. Live life how you want. Can I say any more encouraging and inspiring quotes? I was gonna say clothes, but I cannot say clothes. I can say clothes. I mean, I can say the word clothes. Are you a vegan vampire? Which reminds me, there's this game that's still in early access that's about a vegan vampire that's like similar to Don't Starve Together and like Stardew Valley. I really wanted that game. I still want that game. I'm probably gonna end up buying it and like whenever it comes out, but I thought it looked really good. It had a very like Don't Starve look to it. which I thought looked really good. Like the art style was very pretty. This is like roleplay. This is not roleplay. I hope you know, like, this isn't roleplay. Like, I am literally being myself right now. In truth, you guys, I am indeed a blue cat. If you cannot see that, I feel like I couldn't make it more obvious. But yeah, I really wanted that game. There's so many like really cool games coming out. Like whenever this next Steam Next Fest happens, I want to do another stream where I just play a bunch of demos. I feel like we can go and do a stream before that where I sit and pick out demos and you guys can like tell me which ones you guys want me to play, and we can just do a stream, because like it's always fun when there's a Steam Next Fest. I really like trying out new games. I think that's so much fun. Can I jump? No, I'm mostly stationary. I'm mostly stationary. Yeah, it happened again. I was trying to like scratch at my nose a little bit. It's very itchy. I have no idea why. So I was like trying to scratch at my nose, and that's what happened. My tracking got messed up real bad. It was confused. It's okay. But yeah, I really like the wizard with the gun. The concept was good. The game itself was really good as well. I really want to buy that game when it comes out. I really want to buy that game when it comes out, because like when I played the demo, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool, and I feel like that showed in the way that I was playing the game as well. I didn't give it that much time because I was trying to get through quite a few demos, but it was really fun from whatever I saw, at least. Like the combat mechanic of it was also pretty okay, and like in general the whole thing. Not yet. I can't move my tail just yet. Gosh, I'm gonna experiment with that soon. Hopefully I can figure out the rigging for the tail at least. Like, I don't think I figured it out, like, up until now, but I feel like I can figure it out, dude. Like, it shouldn't be that hard, right? Yeah, I can't move my ears. I feel like I just talked about this, but okay, I can't move my ears either. I'm mostly stationary. I don't have organs. The inside of my body is galaxy and crystal. But it's just galaxy soup, really, but would you look at that? But yeah, I'm really looking forward to whenever the next Steam Next Fest happens, because I really would love to try new games. Like, I did say that even if, like, I could try demos normally as well, but they're not as, like, intentional or as fun when you're, like, doing it for, because, like, you know, the Steam Next Fest has a bunch of new games, and it's all, like, introductions and stuff like that, so you get more, like, excited. It feels more purposeful instead of just playing demos just as is on a stream. And like, it feels way more purposeful to do it on purpose, for the purpose of the fact that there's the Steam Next Fest happening, and you're like, I can check out a bunch of new demos of a bunch of new games that I might be interested in. And I end up wishlisting a lot of them, and then like I had to go back to my wishlist and edit a lot of those games when I realized that I'm not as interested as I was initially, because the initial like rush of seeing all of these new interesting looking games kind of prompts me to like go and wishlist a bunch of them, even though I know there's no way in hell I'm buying that many, and there really isn't. How do you die if you don't have organs? I don't. That's the thing. I wouldn't die. I don't die. I just live forever. I can't die, unfortunately. But yeah. I should check out when the Steam Next Fest, the next Steam Next Fest is happening. That way I can totally plan for it and I can be like, we're gonna do this, you guys. It's gonna be great, you guys. Huh. How do you kill me for my soup? You can't. I just come back. The soup is never ending. I'm just reformed like I'm immortal. But yeah, I think, my gosh, my stomach is kind of rumbling. I think it's time for me to go and eat, which means I would have to end the stream, which is I'm thinking if I really want to end the stream right now or a little bit later. I'm not sure yet. You know, I'll talk for like a minute more and then I'll end the stream, which means I must start saying bye. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'll end at the 2-hour mark, which is in like 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna say bye slowly. When I think about what I'm having for food today, I honestly don't remember what I'm having for food today. I know what I ate in the morning, which was fruits, and then I had some instant noodles with the fruit, and then like at like 11 a.m. or something, I ended up having some pizza just because it was there and I could eat it. And I was getting hungry, which is why I said I had like my second breakfast, because my first breakfast was at like 6 in the morning, so obviously I would get hungry by like 11, you know. But yeah, so I didn't get hungry for like at like actual lunchtime, which was like an hour 2 hours ago, but now I am hungry, which makes sense. I'm thinking if I should make like noodle soup for dinner again, because it's so good. I really love soup, you guys. I feel like I have like an unhealthy obsession with soup. It's not unhealthy because it's good for your health, because it has like so much nutrients and it's good for your body and it's easy to digest and your body doesn't reject it as much. Yeah. It's good. It's good. You know how nice it is to like stretch? Like when you've been sitting for a while and then you like get up and you stretch your body out and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that I had been like that tensed up that whole time. I feel like that every single time I get off of like I'm done with the stream and I get off my chair and I'm like, I like stretch my arms out and it's just like a feeling of like, oh my gosh, my muscles are somehow relieved. But that's also because, you know, like streams end up being long, and so it's important to like take care of your body and like make sure you get adequate exercise and rest and food and water, etc. You guys are both kind of spamming. I'm gonna time both of you out. That, yeah. That, yeah. I've timed both of you out. That was like straight up spamming, you guys. That was very unnecessary and rude. So, yeah. But yeah, it's really nice to like take care of your body. It's very important to take care of your body. You know? Like, I feel like we underestimate how much we're supposed to be taking care of our bodies. Because I sure as hell do sometimes. Like, I feel like we're like constantly trying to push our body to the limit of how much it can endure before it eventually gives out. And so then we're like trying to do damage control, but like, hello, Quasare, Quasar, Quasar, dead chat. No, 2 people were timed out because they were spamming. So yeah, that's why my chat is kind of dead right now. My nose is still itchy. The stream is gonna end in like 7 minutes. I need to go and eat. Very important. Yeah, they were like spamming messages. So they were timed out. As one is punishment that is necessary. You know? But yeah, it was like, it's so important to take care of your body, and I still don't really do much about that, but I'm trying to be more mindful. I feel like, obviously, yeah, it was quite spammy. So yeah, I had to time them out. I know, it's crazy indeed. Mad stuff indeed. It's quite bad when that happens. I feel bad, but then again, you have to do what you have to do. Plus, I just want to make my stream nice for everyone, so, or as nice for as many people as I possibly can make it nice for, because you can't please everyone anyway. So oops. But yeah, it was like burger. I have no idea what that's about, but now I kind of want to eat a burger as well. Today has been a lot of food related conversation, huh? Wow. Yeah, there's no way I'm having a burger today, because they like, I do not want to make it myself, and it takes too long to deliver, and I'm impatient. So yeah, oh my gosh, pizza. Wow, I had pizza in the morning. It was good. It was good pizza. I really love pizza. Pizza is one of my like safe foods. It's like, if there is nothing that I can fixate on, like if there's nothing that I'm craving specifically, it's gonna be pizza. If the thing that I'm craving that is something that I can't buy currently because it's like either the shop's too far away or it's not delivering or I just don't want to go, I'll always get pizza. It's like so easy to get pizza. Plus, sometimes if you buy it like at the right time from the right places and have the right coupon codes, it's really cheap as well. Okay. Naan, it's also good food. Yeah, I know naan. Naan's good. Naan's good. You need like something with it, but it's good. Good stuff. I like eating bread. Any and all kinds of bread. Butter, paneer. So Paneer. I love how there's so many people who spell paneer wrong, even though, like, it's so cute. it's so cute. I know food, okay? I'm sure there's a lot of food that I don't know, but I know quite a large amount of food. Different types of food. Food for people who want to eat food. I see. Good to know. That's definitely new information. Yeah, I'm getting really hungry because of this conversation. It has been so centered around food that my mind is now so focused on like my lunch plans, which obviously are gonna happen after the stream. I didn't have lunch before my stream because I was so full from breakfast. And then now that I'm finally getting hungry, I definitely want to get on to lunch. Try dal? Yeah, I've had dal a bunch of times, dude. It's like one of those staple foods you can't miss. It's good stuff. It's very healthy. Very good for your body. So protein filled. And if you season it right, it's very delicious as well. If you season it wrong, then it just tastes bad. Plus, staple food, like something that you have to have like all the time because it's, you know, like it's easy to make and it's like good for you. Or like regionally it would be like it's the most widely available. So yeah, it's good stuff. I mean, I don't mind the messing with me part. I was trying to explain it just in case you didn't realize or know what it meant. It's just me being me. But yeah, I think it's time I start saying bye because I'm getting more and more hungry and the talk of food isn't helping. So I'm gonna start saying bye because it's gonna take a while. I tend to take tangents every now and then, and those are definitely something. I like my tangents. I think they're good. We're going on a tangent. Okay. Proceed with my normal bye routine. The meaning of quasar. I do know the meaning of quasar, but I don't know which quasar you're talking about. So I look forward to hearing the meaning next stream. For now, I'm gonna start saying bye. I really appreciate all the love and support. I'm super thankful for it. I just hope you guys know that. I know this say this every stream, but yeah, I know what quasars are. Yeah, the astrological. I mean the astronomical one. I do know them. And I will see you guys day after tomorrow with Genshin. It'll be fun. Haha, we're gonna do part 2 of the Archon quest of Fontaine. It's gonna be another cutscene impact day. And it's gonna be amazing. Because Genshin's always fun. And yeah, and then I'll see you guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed today. Because I definitely did. I know we talked a lot about food. And that's made me immensely hungry. And if you guys are also hungry, you guys should also eat because food is important. Food is good. Food is life. You know? So, yeah. I will see you guys day after tomorrow because tomorrow there's no stream. And I have plans. I've decided to go and touch grass finally after like quite a few months. But yeah, I will see you guys day after tomorrow. Yeah, bye now. Mwah.